everyone, today I'll be reviewing new anime series on Netflix. Blood of Zeus is currently streaming on Netflix, and I absolutely love all the Greek mythology story. They're like my favorite. I never missed any of them. I thought this show is a combo between Hercules show, which I loved, and the Clash of Titan movies. I thought this show is basically combo of these two worlds. Obviously, this show, I don't know if it's based on a book or something, because I did see there is one book called Blood of Zeus. So if you guys know, let me know in the comment. I really love this show. So season 1 was really amazing. So I can't wait for season 2. But I do have some complaint. I did not like the first episode. I thought the first episode was really very, the plot was really convoluted, and I didn't like it the way it was showing. Too much it was going on, especially when you start watching something on Netflix, because you're gonna be binge watch them, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need so much stuff at once. But I thought episode 2 was so good. So it's 3, 4. After that, all the episodes were really good until episode 8. Where also I did not like episode 8 because so much stuff going on again on episode 8. And it's only 30 minutes. So it's so much things to do in the only 30-minute show, you know. You have to wrap up all this story, and you have to set up for season 2, and you have so many villains in episode 8. I was really like, beginning of the episode, I was like really thinking of my head, no way this show, it's gonna end in 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, you need more time to tell this, especially you have so many villains, and the hero, he was in that episode, and I was like he just showed up in last 10 minutes or so, or maybe last 15 minutes or so. Then he fight the villain, and I was like, so this show focuses a lot of its time with the villain. All the villain story were so interesting in this show. I personally really like Seraphim, his character, because we spend most of our time with him. So his character was really very interesting. Of course, he has a tragic backstory, so you do feel for him. And what is this show is about? Basically, this show is about Zeus. He just cheat on Hera, like he just sleeps around, and he has so many children. I was like, man, you are like, I feel like to punch him, honestly. He's just a cheating husband, you know what I mean? And Hera, she has every right to be mad at him and killing him, because he's been cheating on her, and he has so many children, and I understand why she would be doing all of this thing. And and his kids just show up one after another, and I'm like, oh man. Of course, in this show, he tells everyone that he loves this what is Heron's mom's name? I forgot. That he loves her. But where is my point of view? I see that he destroyed her life. You know what I mean? Because you like her, so like you destroyed her life. Is that what you are? So to me, feel like Zeus was the biggest villain in this show, man. He was like, his character was still very interesting, I suppose. I'm just saying. But the main hero of this show is Heron, so we're supposed to be rooting for him. And while this show first episode, they introduce him. After that, he just disappears. You are like, where is he? Or like, what is he doing? He doesn't do any heroing stuff, you know what I mean? I guess he's a teenager in this show, or like, but end of this like series, you're like end of season 1, you're just sitting there. I was just sitting there wondering. I didn't learn nothing about him. Like, the whole season I was rooting for him to do something special. Like, even whenever he fights, he looks like he's not that he doesn't have that much strength, you know what I mean? I get it, he needed training to be trained, I guess. But the way he was like acting in this show, his character written is really poorly. I feel like I guess this show wanted to more focus on the villain, show you more action stuff. So I don't know how this show got such a high rating on Rotten Tomato. I don't know if these people have seen any other movies or show about Greek mythology, because this show felt like didn't focus on this main hero at all. I guess this show is about both of these characters, Herons and Seraphim, so it makes sense. but still I felt like this show I really enjoy, and it's super easy to binge. Like you can binge it like quickly. So but I also same time understand a lot of people will not like the way the story told here, especially people who don't know about this show. They will not like, especially after first episode, they will get turned off because it's too much going on in the first episode. But if you go to, like if you just sit through the first episode, second episode is really good, and after that is really good all the way until the episode 8. I thought anyway. So this show has a lot of blood, gore. Oh man, all the people are cutting them half and going around. Was it necessary to make this show R-rated? I didn't get it. I see this show is aiming for adult, but I think this show will be watched by also teens. I don't know how they will feel about this show. It has a lot of blood and gore, and if you are, let me know in the comment what do you think about that. So music was also really good for this show. All the voice actor did really good job. Overall, this show is really good. But sometimes I feel like animation, it wasn't that good as everybody is saying. I don't know if these people have seen the other show on Netflix, the other animated one. It's the one about Merlin, you know that show? That show has a great animation. If I compare this to that, I mean, I get it, this is different style of animation, but this is not, it could have been better. So I understand this show doesn't have big budget. Probably this show is very low budget show, I can see it. So I hope Netflix, they do give us season 2, because I do like to know more about this mythology, you know what I mean? And I do want to know more about Heron's, his character. I do hope he do more hero stuff in season 2. And Seraphim's character, he's already interesting, I suppose, but I think he will do more stuff in season 2. Zeus is gone, so he's dead now, and like Hera is also dead, so it's gonna be brand new people in season 2, I'm guessing. This show could like do this, like series could go on for longer, you know what I mean? It's not that expensive, and they can do more episode if they want. But I personally really like half an hour, super easy to binge. Like you can binge it in one sitting. And this weekend, like Netflix dropped so many good content. There is another show called Barbarian I really liked, and Queen of Gambit, it's really good, and also the Over the Moon. These 4 content came out in same weekend, and I don't know if people has time to see all of them, but all of them are so good. Anyway, that was my thought on this show. So my opinion might be different from other people. As I said, I'm a huge fan of this mythology, and I do check them out always, all of them. So my experience probably different than others. I really like this show, and that was my thought on this show. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe. Please take care.